What's up, everybody? It's Amrinder Singh, and you are listening to Learn Punjabi like a native podcast. The main purpose of this podcast is to teach you conversation in Punjabi and tell the difference between textbook type Punjabi and the real conversation in Punjabi. Now, let's kick this thing off. So, if you do this, what I'm gonna tell you now, you will become fluent in Punjabi sooner. So basically, you should start learning Punjabi according to your company you're talking to. So what I mean by that? So I mean by that, for example, if you like to talk, not like to, I mean, if you mostly talk to in Punjabi with your friends, right? Maybe other person who mostly talk to in Punjabi, maybe their family in Punjab, and there's another person who mostly talk to in Punjabi with maybe a storekeeper, right? So you all three has a different company. So you need basically different kind of sentence to talk to each separate group. So if you're advanced level or intermediate level, then it doesn't matter much. But if you're a beginner, right, or elementary level, then it's really affect you. For example, if you mostly talk to your family or want to talk to your family in Punjabi who lives in Punjab, and maybe you are living in a foreign country, English speaking country, right? But you are learning Punjabi like maybe kind of we talk to friends, right? So maybe yeah, you are learning Punjabi, but your first thing it should be like how to talk to your family on the phone. So you can learn these kind of vocabulary sentence first. So you would become fluent in that kind of conversation you want to talk to first, right? Like if you see like a babies, right? Like somebody is like 5 years old, right? So in their native language they are fluent, even they don't know like a much vocabulary and sentence. What kind of sentence they are using in everyday life, they are fluent in that. So same thing, even you don't need large vocabulary or sentence to like become fluent. Just like learn those kind of stuff you mostly talk to, and slowly you can expand your vocabulary. So like I said, like if you want to talk to your family who lives in Punjab and Punjabi, so maybe your vocabulary or your sentence too is going to be like you're gonna ask them like how are you doing, right? So how much cold is in a Punjab, how much hot in a Punjab, right? How your mom, how your aunt, right? What did you do today, stuff like that. Or when I'll come there, we will visit there, stuff like that, right? So these kind of vocabulary you are going to use. And when you're talking to your friends, right? If your goal is to like learn Punjabi because you want to talk to your friends who lives with you, right? Maybe in your same town, you mostly like hang out with them. So then it's going to be a different kind of sentence like, hey, when we are gonna hang out today, right? So would you like to go to the party? Stuff like that, right? So you need different kind of sentence in that situation. And if you want to learn Punjabi because you want to talk to clients, maybe like a storekeeper, right? Maybe there's a Punjabi store, you mostly go there and you do the shopping and you want to talk to them in Punjabi, right? Then it's going to be like, hey, how much is this price or this item, stuff like that, right? So you can see this is a different kind of vocabulary. So if somebody is advanced level, it doesn't matter because you know everything, right? So you know how to talk in every situation. But if you're completely beginner, so that's why I'm telling you. So you should focus on that specific thing, that specific area to build your vocabulary and become fluent in that first. Then you can expand your vocabulary and your sentences and your grammar level in Punjabi, right? So, but first, like focus on your basic things. Like I said, like if you see the babies, the kids, right? Even maybe if you see in your own language, in English, like maybe you have kids, maybe there are some kids in your family. Like if you talk to them, right, their vocabulary is very limited, but they are fluent, right? Even they like mispronounce some words maybe, but they are fluent what they say because they are using the vocabulary which they needed. Slowly they expand their vocabulary. The same thing you need to do focus on the thing you want to talk to, right? So build that kind of vocabulary, that kind of fluency first, then you can expand it like a later. So what kind of problem I can see you all guys? Basically, like you want to talk to the biggest problem. I mean, like you want to talk, you want to learn Punjabi for a conversation, right? And you are learning Punjabi, formal Punjabi in the books. It's not gonna help, right? Another thing, even if you are learning informal Punjabi, right? You are learning like how to talk to. You want to learn like how to talk to your family in Punjab. But basically, what you are learning Punjabi, like how to talk to friends or how to talk to clients, whatever, right? So, yeah, you are learning that. This is good. You are improving it, but you are not improving what you need to improve first, right? So maybe you would be still stuck in a conversation because you're not learning that thing first. So I know this wasn't in your mind. That's why I wanted to tell you that. So make sure learn that kind of Punjabi first. You want to talk to, even you are learning Punjabi from a YouTube or you are learning Punjabi from a podcast. Maybe you have a like a personal teacher. So make sure you are learning that kind of Punjabi first so you can improve. Yeah, you don't need to learn a lot of vocabulary, a lot of sentences, right? Start from like a mostly you use. When you will use these kind of sentences again and again, that's how would you learn. You're not gonna learn in like a first time, maybe like if you use like a five or six time the sentence, you won't learn like that. You need to use a lot of time, right? You need a repetition. That's how we learn, with the repetition. So if you want to learn more about Punjabi language from me, then you can email me or you can check out my Patreon and other links. Or if you enjoy the podcast and the video I create and you want to support me, then you can support me on PayPal, on Patreon, on Buy Me a Coffee. All the links are in the description. And this will help me to know that you get the value from it and you want to see more. Please give what you like, everything would be appreciated, and it would help me to create more content with better quality for you all guys. At the end, I hope you enjoyed the lesson and learned something new today. I'll be back with another lesson another day.